Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to day 2 of Accelerate to Awesome. It's good to see you again. My name is Etrulia Troy Lee, and I'm the CEO and founder of Women Enlightened and Economically Empowered, where we help women to create their best life by helping them to flourish in mind, body, and assets. So, did you do your day 1 assignment? I'm curious, how did that go for you? Were you pleased with your answers? Did it give you food for thought? Did it make you a little uncomfortable? Did it make you feel good, great, or not so great? But did you do the assignment? Remember, if we don't do the assignments, this is all just a waste of time. And folks, time is precious. You don't want to waste your time listening to something if you're not going to take action. So I hope you took action yesterday and answered that question. For day 2, we're going to continue to kind of get some clarity around who you are and what it is that you really want to do. So our second question today is this. What is it that you dreamed of doing when you were a little girl or a teenager maybe? Was there a dream that you had? And if you had a dream and you didn't pursue it, what happened? When did you stop that dreaming? When did you let go of that dream? For a lot of us, we've had something that we've longed to do or a dream that we've had, and maybe we just weren't encouraged in that dream. Maybe we just didn't have the confidence in that dream. For most of us, there have been some fears in pursuing our dreams, and we're going to talk about fears later. But did you have a dream? And if so, what happened to interrupt that dream? When did that dream change? Why we want to look at that is because that holds the key to what it is you may really want to do. You know, ladies, I've been told that all families have some level of dysfunction. I can tell you for sure mine had a whole lot of dysfunction when I was growing up. I was the 7th of 9 children. And what I knew when I grew into a young woman was that I was stupid. I knew that, I just wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer. Or that's what my siblings always told me, right? So I wasn't encouraged as a child. I wasn't given a lot of confidence as a child. What I heard as a child just set me up for failure, which is why it took me a while to realize, hey, God has anointed me with some special gifts and talents. So there may have been some things that you heard growing up or didn't hear growing up that is keeping you stuck right where you are. So you just need to spend a little time and say, what was my dream that I had, and what happened that derailed that dream? And also just spend some time thinking, what were the messages that you heard when you were growing up as a little girl? Did you hear, if you can believe it and conceive it, you can achieve it? Or did you hear, just go to work to get a good job so you can pay some bills? I live in the DMV area. That's Maryland, District of Columbia, and Virginia. And for a lot of people in the DMV, their goal was to get a good government job. Let me be clear. I like those good government jobs because they pay well. I'm jealous of a lot of my friends who have them, right? They're making crazy money and they're going to retire with 85% pay. Like, wow. So I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with having a good government job. But for a lot of people, that message just to grow up and get a job and try to get a company job, that's all they heard. And unless you get in the federal government overwhelming and not as a contractor, we know today that jobs just don't last anymore. No one stays on a job for 20 or 30 years. Excuse me. So, your assignment for today. Excuse me, I had to grab some water there. So, I was saying, what is that dream? What happened to interrupt that dream? And we're going to see you tomorrow for day 3. And always remember, life is not a dress rehearsal. You only get one chance at this. Create your best life now. Blessings and bubbles.